So Mr. Callahan, if you could come up, just kind of go through the process we went through to get to the three city manager candidates.
Thank you, Mayor. In early November, we received instruction from you to begin the process of recruiting our permanent full-time city manager. And at that time, there was a national search started. By that I mean we advertised literally throughout the nation. The kinds of places that we advertised for individuals that were interested in being the next city manager in the city of Mesquite was the ICMA Journal. It's the professional website for the International City Management Association. Government Jobs is a website specifically for people looking for government jobs. A regional publication called Jobs Available that is sent out throughout the government circles to people that are interested in work. The Desert Valley Times and the city website. That posting included an ample time for people to respond. We kept the ad active on the websites because it's relatively inexpensive until receiving applications up to January 31st, 2012. On January 31st, 2012, we had received 29 applicants from candidates that were interested in this position. At that time, we sent copies of those applications to all of our elected officials. So each one of our council members and the mayor received a copy of all those applications and a review sheet or a score sheet to rank and determine who they would like to see move forward in the process. Once that process was completed, score sheets were given to the mayor and we sat down and discussed those to invite in. And at that time, there were 4 individuals identified that were the top vote getters, if you will, by the council. And one of those individuals did not choose to continue forward because of a commitment that he'd already made to another job opportunity. And so we went back and added another candidate to maintain the 4. Since that time, one of those 4 that were invited for interviews has dropped out, and so we now have 3 candidates that will be interviewed tomorrow. I'll make it pretty clear, until the individuals actually become finalists, there's an expectation that we will respect their confidentiality and privacy. We do have people that apply for jobs that are currently holding other jobs, and there's a kind of a contract given that we'll try to maintain confidentiality with those individuals to the point that we can. Once they become finalists, then we release the information and once they had been invited to the process and accepted, part of that acceptance was knowing that we would be releasing that information to the press. And so we did release that information on all 4 of those finalists with limited information about where they were currently working or where their last job had been. Tomorrow we have a process where we will divide council elected individuals into groups of 3. So there'll be 2 council members and a mayor and a council member on each of the 3 interview panels. Along with that, each interview panel will include a staff member, and the staff members that was recommended by the mayor would be myself as one of the interviewers, city attorney, and our current interim city manager, Mr. Sawyer. In addition to that, we've invited some community members to participate as a 4th panel member, and those community members include Ann Miranda, who's executive director of the Mesquite Chamber of Commerce, one of our local general manager of local gaming institute, and help me, Mayor, we've changed that today. Is
that still Frank?
Yeah, Frank at the Eureka. So, and then also Dave Malwick, who's a local business manager. Once those interviews are completed, each individual has a score sheet. Those scores will be totaled. Those information will be given to the mayor. In addition to that, all three of these individuals have been invited to attend a community meet and greet where any member of the community, we welcome all members of the community to come by at 5 p.m. tomorrow evening at the Virgin Valley Artists Gallery. And the Chamber of Commerce is hosting a meet and greet where any citizen can come by and visit, meet these individuals. We're pretty excited that we've got 3 high-quality individuals that are willing to come to Mesquite and participate in our process. I'm sure that the mayor would be, and any of the council members, as far as that go, would be happy to listen to any feedback that any citizens might have after meeting these individuals. But later that week, probably the next day, we'll sit down and look at those scores, and based on the scoring and the decision that would be made by this group, the mayor will then most likely direct the city attorney to prepare some sort of contract negotiation with the top candidate. I think we hope to have that appointment made 2 weeks from tonight in the council meeting. Is that correct?
That would be my hope.
Yeah. Any questions?
I don't see any. Thank you, Mr. Callahan.